Welcome back to more Sonic Frontiers.
I saw that menu. You couldn't hide it.
I don't try to hide the menus.
I was for a while. So
I open the map screen at least 30 times apart.
Alright, let's explore this bridge section that Izuka didn't want you to see. Or whoever.
It's the Kishimoto conspiracy.
This is actually
Oh
a cool
no!
section.
It's a nighttime thing.
Well, I was going to say this is a cool section, but then that ruined it.
Yep.
Alright.
Sonic is very upset about this. Is the last one I have to do, by the way.
Jump cut, please?
No.
Fuck you.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Something will happen. But yeah, at this point in the editing, I was kind of at my wit's end. So this part gets a little wacky. Just a little forewarning for you all.
Oh boy.
So yeah, now that I know that that's a thing, I'm trying to waste time. So I'm trying to see what else I can do here.
So this will be like part 10 or 11 of Dark Souls.
No, it won't be that bad.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, 11 was the part you actually edited. So,
yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, it'll be something like that. Something like that.
Let's just enjoy the music for now.
Yeah, now we're on the last movement. This is a really good song.
It is.
But
Fuck you, boxes.
yeah. Right now I'm basically just like doing everything that I can on this little island, so that I can.
Have you gotten all the stage memories done? Or not memories, but.
Well, I think I still have a bunch of things left to do with that, but
you just want to get the map completed.
Yeah, I'm over here. I don't want to go somewhere else and forget that I have to come back to do the nighttime thing.
Talk to a cuckoo. What's up?
Yeah. No, this one's the good one.
Oh, good.
It's the one you give the cocos to that sucks. This is the hermit.
I hate that there's two of them.
Why?
Because I always forget which is which. And that's another reason I didn't have all the upgrades done. Because I just wouldn't even find them. Or I'd find the wrong one. So I just kind of gave up on it. It's like, I'm doing enough damage, I don't care.
They're on the map.
But I don't think I ever got any rings upgrades. Because I saw ring upgrades and I was like, but I also want to go at high speed. So do I not want this?
Yeah, see, that was something when I first upgraded my rings. I was like, you know what? It'll probably still give me power boost at 400 rings, because that would be that's just what I thought was going to happen. But no, if you have more ring capacity, you have to. Cool, Sonic. Oh, good, something to do. Hello, Fortress. We've already fought your brother, but now it's time to...
I don't think I ever fought this one.
Stupid. It's basically the same thing again.
I don't think I fought the other one either.
Well, why'd you do... Why?
I didn't fight him. I didn't fight a lot of the mini-bosses. I already got it. I already explained this.
Ow. Oh yeah, damage cancel. I'm good at the game. That's easy.
Oh, it's this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
He wastes a lot of time dropping bombs on you. But like,
I took advantage of the fact that this game doesn't want you to play it, so I didn't play
it. Well, I mean, that is apparently a valid way to play this game according to Sonic Team, but
yeah,
that is just something about the game's design that I really dislike. It's the collectibles don't feel like an accomplishment to get in any sense. The most accomplishment I get is
just because, you know, I like the platforming challenges and I feel like Sonic when I do them. So
Yeah, but
I
you can
always
also
liked how
get those
much it was
tokens
just,
by
do you
fishing.
want to keep playing the game, or do you just want to get a move on and skip it? And I kind of like having the ability to do both.
See, I'm fine with like ways to skip a game, but usually I'm more fine with it when it's stuff you discover on later playthroughs. You know,
You see, it'd be like though if you could just buy sun medals from Professor Pickles in Unleashed. You know, you can get a move on this way if you just don't care about the collectibles, but the collectibles still have meaning for 100%ing.
Except in Unleashed, you still have to collect a crap ton of sun and moon medals, even if you talk to Professor Oak and give him all the things. Because he only gives you like 20.
I meant you could more buy them
sizable.
and get more from him. I didn't mean that the actual in-game method. I meant something closer to this.
Oh, yeah, and I
think that would really help the pace of that game.
I think
it helps you.
it would just kind of be lame. I would rather them just have less collectibles for me to get. You know, it's sort of like the moons in Mario Odyssey. There's too many. But even then, even still though, each moon in Mario Odyssey feels more of an accomplishment to get than like any of the collectibles in this game.
Right.
So, I don't know. The collectibles here feel like consumable items in an RPG more than anything.
I mean, as someone who doesn't really 100% games ever, is not really much of an issue for me. I collect however many I want to until I stop having general fun, and then I don't care.
Well, yeah, nowadays that's what you have to do with all these massive games that keep coming out. Like Breath of the Wild, like you can go on 100% that if you want, but that's just not for me. It's too big.
It's just not fun. Most games, 100% is just not fun. So I don't ever feel the need to do it. I think one of the only games I've really gone out of my way to fully 100% is currently Nier Automata. I just haven't fully done it yet, and then Metroid Dread. But even then, I didn't get any of the fast times required for it. So I didn't even fully 100%, and I just got all the collectibles.
Well, even still, something like Metroid Dread is a lot faster to 100% than...
I suppose so. I guess then my only real valid one would be Automata, but I still haven't actually finished 100%ing it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fish in that game.
Don't you love cyberspace?
I have nothing to say about this other than what stage is this, except it's chemical plant. On a chemical plant stage. So like what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to care
Sonic?
about? It's just chemical plant. Who cares?
I think I keep double jumping right as I touch the thing, because I don't think I'm gonna make it, but then I do make it, so that's why I kept falling out of that thing. But yeah, this is just modern chemical plant 2D from Generations.
With the chemical plant skin, so it's just chemical plant. Who cares?
And it doesn't look as good. Why is it so dark in this?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's nighttime chemical plant in this version, but it doesn't feel like nighttime. It feels like they turned the lights off.
I would just rather play Generations.
The good game.
Debatable. What? No,
I
like Gens. I like Gens.
I would beat you up if you actually...
You know I like Gens.
I know. I probably wouldn't still be friends with you if we didn't bond over, like, Unleashed and Generations and stuff. Be like, wow, this guy just sucks. This guy just sucks.
I'm just sitting there playing Unleashed and like, hey, you're playing Unleashed. Yeah, this game sucks. I like making fun of it.
Anyways, we're back here. This is the last thing I need to do.
Still not night. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, after all that, it's still not nighttime. Did you know you could do this?
Huh.
It's useless, but it's funny.
I wish it'd be like It always should be like Knights, where you could kill the one guys.
Yes.
Alright, finally.
Sonic put on the headphones. He's jamming out. Look at him.
Oh my gosh, what the fuck is that? I have not seen this. What is this?
All right, now it's nighttime. Let's go.
What was that? I've not seen that meme.
So that was during like the Sonic X era. There's just some random foreign dance group that just did a dance as the Sonic characters. And it's just hilarious. So,
you know, it
and it fit
reminds
perfectly
me
with the music
of this kid show you can find where it's like it's a Japanese thing, and it's like they're wearing these fun, happy costumes. They're doing a dance. It's a light song, but then the drummer in the background does a full-on metal drum beat, and like starts putting in the double bass like he's playing a fucking death metal song, and it's hilarious. Mm-hmm. If you've ever seen those,
I've not.
If I find it, I'll send it. Anyways, funny edit.
Thank you. See, I knew even before I recorded this game, I knew I wanted to do an edit like that. Though my original idea that I couldn't end up doing, because at the time I didn't have any way to record Sonic Unleashed footage. I was gonna cut to some Sonic Unleashed footage and then just pause and click wait for day. And then cut back to this at nighttime.
Sonic?
No.
Do you think I can...
Maybe that'll give me some ideas of something to do with Unleashed edits whenever I record that.
No.
The sun is falling in the sky. Yeah, just do the same edit I just did.
I was confronted by another...
Unfortunately, you can't wait for a day and night cycle on Unleashed.
I couldn't think or act on my own.
No, but you can pretend.
I couldn't bring myself to say anything back. I worry he's right and that
You would just have to stand still for like a solid 15 minutes like I did to get that sped up shot. We already had the main cutscene. We already had the main cutscene where they had that conversation. I just missed that
Sonic's
story.
Just trying to be a bro.
Also, the whole thing with like Tails being like, I saw this like evil version of myself. I wonder if that'll get explored in Update 3.
Yeah, hopefully.
If the characters get their own like stories and stuff. Because like Knuckles said he saw like stuff to do with like the ancient echidnas and stuff in his visions. Tails saw like an evil version of himself acting in ways that he wouldn't. And I don't know if Amy said she saw anything.
No, she just had to talk about the concept of love.
Understand.
I'm sorry, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk just came out and I had to say it.
I need to play that game.
When
I still need to play
money,
Jet Set Radio.
I still actually, yeah, I need to play the original Jet Set Radio.
Especially since they're apparently making a new one.
Yeah, they are. Like, no one's ever talked about that because I got leaked.
Yeah, it got leaked.
I saw the footage and everything. I was like, what? No one's talking about this. What the hell?
Yeah, and Beat looks like gorgeous. The freaking graphics, they're probably using Hedgehog Engine 2 if I had to guess. But it looked freaking amazing.
I really need to play Jet Set Radio. I've been reading Air Gear, which was heavily inspired by that game, and it's like one of my favorite manga right now.
Yeah. I really gotta play those games too. Especially since Bomb Rush Cyberpunk looks amazing as well.
And Hideki Nakanuma is back to actually make music and not shitpost. Yay!
Yay!
He's not just a Family Guy dude anymore for a bit.
What if they don't get him for the new Jet Set Radio game?
They probably aren't. Because I don't know how his relationship with Sega is. Because I mean, he's the one who quit because they just kind of they just put him to work on really tiny Yakuza projects and told him no on everything else. And it was just on that for a while and then quit.
We should have had... I don't think he even did Rush Adventure.
No, he didn't. That's Tomoyo Otani. He wanted to do it. He even asked to do it. And Sega said, no, you have to do your other stuff.
That's sad.
Yeah. I like... Alright, that was good. Anyways, Tomoyo Otani's version of Rush Adventure is good, but like, it's not the same. And that's why Rush just feels so unique, because the soundtrack is just so good. Would you like to try? Also, hi Gohan.
I know, yeah, or Kakyoin, but see, I know I'm controversial for saying this, but I'm not a big fan of the Rush soundtrack. It's very loud and repetitive.
You just don't understand love and funk.
No, but I do like my coffee too black and too strong.
I'm right there, and I'll ride on with you, but not this time. The colors don't feel right with this argument, and I'm gonna stop now.
Come on, man. We gotta stand back to back to fight it against these Sonic fans.
I know we're supposed to be talking, but I just want to sit here and listen to all of these again.
Yeah, now he's like gushing over Sage.
And these are like the best ones.
Yeah, and it's so in cute. It's in the last like 10 of them.
And holy shit, he said Maria! They said the thing!
He acknowledges that he's related to important people in the franchise.
Oh, I'm gonna go watch Sonic X now.
But I don't. You know what? I'm conflicted on the whole. They used Chris instead of Amy for Shadow's development at the end of the game, the story.
I haven't actually finished the SA2 arc of Sonic X, so I still need to actually do that.
It does make more sense because
I got it on Blu-ray with a better script, so hopefully that'll be good.
It does make more sense for Chris to remind Shadow of Maria than Amy, I think.
Rouge, but... what if you had human hair?
I love the fact that everyone just ships freaking Rouge with Topaz, her like human partner from that show. Or at least people used to when Sonic X was like the thing.
They still do. Sonic F did it.
Oh, yeah.
Except the joke's on him. I embraced the name. I made it my own. His mockery is now a name.
Yeah, he's acknowledging the lore that we all knew about already. He said Baldy McNosehair.
He did. Again,
Sonic hasn't even called him that.
I know we gotta keep talking, but I don't want to during these. They're so good.
Sonic's actually never called him Baldy McNosehair to his face.
He did not, did he? Oh, he must have done
no, he did once. It was in Lost World.
Did he say it there too? Okay.
Yeah, he said, well, if it isn't Baldy McNosehair.
He said Master Emerald.
He said it again.
Now it did. But...
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, oh, he said it again. Yeah, for some reason also he's just like, oh, let me just talk about all the characters individually. See, these kinds of things would have made way more sense, because this is the last one. He ends it on talking about Tails. But it feels like these were supposed to be collectibles, because then the ones where he talks about each of the specific characters could have been saved for the islands that they're on. So like the Tails one would have been saved for Chaos Island and stuff like that. But
I know we won it, but I wish we got more with the update 3. Probably not.
we might.
'Cause
Eggman was in the
Eggman
trailer.
he was with them, though.
Yeah.
So it was after they freed him.
Will he
I'm
be
guessing
playable in his
either
mech?
it's gonna, because we were talking about this before, but it's either gonna replace, like you said,
ending.
replace the ending. I think it's gonna be them going back to the islands.
But why are they still cyber ghosts?
Ah, that's true. Huh.
I think what's basically gonna happen, maybe. This is my prediction. Instead of having the cutscene where they use the power of friendship to save Sonic, it'll cut to each of the three going on like their own little cyberspace adventure to do something that'll help Sonic. So basically like End of the World from 06. And then they will just change the ending. So they'll upgrade Supreme, and maybe upgrade the shmup boss as well.
I hope it's not like a full replacement that you can't access the original ending, because if they do replace it, because I really like the original ending. But
Yeah, that is a thing that they have done though already in a much smaller way. But they added those extra Coco challenges in Update 1. And now those are extra floating platforms in the skies on each of the islands that never used to be there. And we can't access the original versions of these islands that didn't have those. So the islands are all slightly uglier now.
remember all those complaints we got about having just things floating in the sky? Let's make more.
Look at the rings. They spun, and when they were facing flat against us, they were slightly out of the render distance.
Are you saying this is a beam weapon? Like on the egg carrier?
Did I get
Like on the
I'll
egg
get-
carrier? It's on par with like Gaia.
You said the thing. Ow.
The
You said
Eclipse
another
Cannon?
thing.
Kind of like the Death Egg.
We're massive nerds. We're sorry.
I'm making fun of it.
I was gonna
This
say
would
something.
be-
I don't remember it.
This would be the equivalent of in SA2, they see the Ark and Sonic going like, wow, that's kind of like the Death Egg from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. The hit Genesis game.
I miss when we had things in Heroes where Knuckles would just quickly say, "We have mushrooms like that on my island too." I miss
Yeah, he
things
doesn't
like
have
that
to
a
say
little more
Angel
simpler.
Island. He doesn't have to say Angel Island because it's still a readily available part of the lore at that point in the series.
Yeah. Though Heroes also does have that point where Amy says, "This
Ah.
looks like Casinopolis." So that's a little more
Yeah.
direct, but like it still does it a little better.
Hey, little bro. Feeling better?
I think they also reference the egg carrier during the final stages. This thing puts the egg carrier to shame.
Mhm.
I really hope they don't keep doing that in the next game. I appreciate it here because we haven't had an acknowledgement of the lore in years, but I don't need more of it.
Yeah.
Unless
This
it's like
game-
subtle things.
Again,
like
so
we were
much of this
talking about
game
earlier.
feels like a big acknowledgement of a lot of Sonic's issues,
Getting used to.
but I hope they don't learn the wrong lessons from it.
Partner.
People liked Green Hill again. That's why this game was successful.
You guys don't like, okay, and now you guys don't like Green Hill, so let's make it blue and call it something else.
Oh yeah, also Green Hills and Superstars, damn it. it's
Shit, is this the cutscene?
Yep.
I like
It's
Sage. I like Sage a lot, but
everything I
God, I
want.
hate this.
Dude, I haven't watched the Game Grumps do a playthrough of this.
I think they have.
But apparently they were like enjoying the game, and then this part they were just cracking up at, and then it's like, why do you do Sonic Team? Why do you do this stuff that just embarrasses yourself?
Maybe this sounds a little better in Japanese. I don't know.
It sounds like the same, I think.
I don't know. I'll let you know when I reach it in my next playthrough.
Wanted to make you proud, Father. I don't know the words. I'm Sage. I'm an AI character.
You know,
That's all I got.
a small part of me is kind of glad they did this, though, just because they haven't done anything like this for a new original character since 06. And I'm kind of glad to see it back. I want character themes again, damn it. Like, Final Fantasy still does them. Sonic can do them again. I don't want them
Dude,
back.
imagine. They probably would make just new themes, I would imagine. But imagine they revitalize the adventure era themes, but with like completely new versions of them. So like it's a Tomoyo Otani directed version of It Doesn't Matter and stuff like that.
Does that mean it's gonna sound like Pumpkin Hill?
You know me, the fighting freak Sonic, and it doesn't matter. Are you ready?
Oh shit, he really should just do a full remix of Knuckles' character theme. That would be amazing.
Unknown from ME is pretty good.
Yeah, so imagine it with Tomoyo Otani and his sick beats.
We're exploring the island. It sounded like
I was born like this, to fear no one. I'm straight dogged out, only live something once.
Shut up, I just had to listen to this shit. I'm just gonna say it, Big's theme is better.
Big's theme is amazing.
It is.
What'd you think about the air today? Oh no, it's pinball time!
Oh god. Alright, I know you said you had edits in this part, but please leave the pinball in. We must suffer together.
I just realized I should have added like some Sonic Spinball music.
Dun, 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 dun. Just play Toxic Sewers the whole time.
Toxic Caves is a freaking bop.
Toxic Caves, yeah. That's what I said. Toxic Caves.
No, I would just do the Spinball options menu music.
Oh god.
For this whole time. Let's see, how long am I here? Oh, I have no clue. Considering this part ends with the boss fight.
I spent 40 fucking minutes on this the first time. I failed
40
like
minutes?
5 times.
You're lucky.
One time I got to the end, and then it was the last ball, and it just happened to go down. I hate this. I hate this so much.
You only spent 40 minutes here? That's lucky. I spent at least an hour and a half.
I just wanted to get to the boss because I knew there would be one after this. I just wanted to see the boss. I wanted to hear another track. But I had to play through this stupid-ass minigame.
This is like the one thing that no one got spoiled on before the game came out. And I guess the final boss. But, like...
It's the
wow.
one thing everyone hated. I don't know if... Has anyone ever defended this?
At launch, our Twitter buddy, I guess it's not Twitter buddy anymore, but you know what I'm talking about. At launch, he was like, "Oh, I beat it first try. You guys just suck." And then like later on, he played through the game again and was like, "Oh no, yeah, this sucks. I just got lucky the first time."
Because I took a while. I took longer to beat it, so you guys may have talked about it before I did. So I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was in our group chat. Or no, it wasn't in the group chat. It was we specifically weren't using the group chat because we know you hadn't beat the game yet. So
Yeah, I had school.
that's probably
Sorry.
why.
It's gonna happen with Superstars as well.
I had work, but I called off work for like 3 days straight when this game
You
came
see,
out,
I can't
so.
do that with school.
You can miss class. It's fine.
I'm trying to learn a language here, man.
How long have we been here? And I'm only at 500,000.
It does get up. It is exponential it speeds up a lot.
Unless
but
you
still,
die.
it takes so long.
Unless
Just
you
for one
fall.
run.
If you fall, the multiplier resets.
Yep.
Oh! That was a perfect little shot for that red rig. It only goes up to times 265, though. Still a lot, but like...
It still takes forever. This
you know
isn't
what?
good.
I might lose a ball during this. That might be why there's still 11 minutes left in the whole part.
Ugh.
Because it's only really this and the boss battle that's left in this part. See, my strategy is to just get the balls stuck between two bumpers for as long as possible.
Yeah.
But then if you do that, sometimes it'll just somehow get off to the edges and fall out. I don't really get it. The physics here kind of suck.
You know, credit where credit is due. I do like the music that plays here.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun little... Ah, no!
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that.
Okay, it's fine. I only have 300,000 left. Please be fine. Yeah, dude, I was panicking getting to this part of the recording.
Yeah, you do, because you realize how easy it is to lose.
Yeah. I was thinking, because this was my second playthrough, keep in mind. My first playthrough, like I said, I spent an hour and a half at least on this.
Yeah.
I was expecting this to be a part.
I just imagine Kishimoto on Twitter reading when he asked people for their opinions, and probably every time he saw this brought up, he was just laughing his ass off, being like, "Ha, you said I couldn't do something hard. Well, this was hard. You're stuck
It's
with
not
it now."
it's not even a complex pinball table. It's the most basic pinball table in existence.
Yeah, it's just has our score requirement to continue the fucking game.
I just don't know why they didn't use the pinball physics from Lost World, which are like perfect.
Why didn't they just use the pinball physics from Heroes? At least I could control Sonic then.
That's not Sonic, that's a ball. Sonic is controlling this with a
Sonic
with a
should
thing.
be in there.
Oh,
But maybe he tried to do better.
oh no!
No.
I just clipped through the freaking paddle.
Dude, I almost lost it a couple times too. No!
It's fine.
Oh
I
my
just have to
gosh.
get up there. I just have to get up there, damn it. Oh.
Okay, good.
Could you imagine? I have actually failed it when I got to 5 million, and I just couldn't
it's
get
not
up there.
hard to do. It's
Yeah.
stupid. I hate this. It's not good.
Yeah.
Sega lie.
Worst part of the game.
You
Other
had
than
me at
cyberspace.
like almost every other part of this game except for that. I'd rather play Big's entire campaign than that. And I could probably beat Big's entire campaign faster and more consistently than that.
I could beat Big's entire campaign easily faster than I did. I could beat it 3 times in the time it took me to beat the pinball table on my first try.
Whatever you did triggered an eruption.
Alright, let's just get ready to enjoy some good shit.
Let's turn up the video a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
agree.
see, Sonic's ignoring Tails and just being like, pinball, 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 pinball. I just play pinball.
I mean, the tech here outpaces
And then Tails is not going to respond to him at all.
And here's the line.
the love of pinball predates civilization.
There it is.
What the fuck are you talking about, Sonic?
I thought it was funny personally, but I know people have issue and make fun of it.
It would have been funnier if they did the thing that they did in Sonic Adventure where Sonic deliberately ignores Tails when Tails is talking about how cool the egg carrier is.
I wish Tails did his thing from Adventure 1. It was like, quit gawking, Sonic. We need to be serious.
Yeah, that would be good too.
I can't believe Sonic Adventure actually taught me a new word of the English language. Like, I was impressed when I heard him say gawking. I was like, I have never heard that word before. What the hell?
Tails has quite a bit of techno jargon in Adventure 2 as well.
Yeah,
That's
amazing.
It has the same wavelengths and properties, just not as strong.
Oh wow, he understands the concept of love.
Tails does. Sonic and Tails do understand the concept of love, and
They're
that's
not
what
rollerblading
Emmy.
though.
That's what Emmy and Ryan Drummond emulated in real life.
Oh my gosh. Shut the fuck up. Also, you're running on lava.
It's fine. There's some rocks. This is like the lamest Titan to get on top of, other than Giganto.
Yeah.
Ow! Okay, I say that as I'm struggling.
Again, they really needed more to these initial boss fights, like Dark Gaia.
Yeah.
But, oh well.
I like the spectacle of climbing these things.
It's just
But-
too fast.
It's too, yeah.
And that's why the second one is the best, because it takes the longest.
Dude, I always had this idea for like a Sonic boss that's just a massive Eggman robot, and it's like sort of like Perfect Chaos and Generations, where it's like a stage, and then you get close to the guy and you fight him that way. But in that, it's like a massive Eggman like Death Egg robot. And the way you fight it is, as you're running along the path, he'll try to attack you by launching his arm at you. And you basically jump on the arm and run up along it, and there's like this whole quick step section or whatever. Like something like that would be really cool for a boss.
Mm-hmm. Now that you say that, yeah, why wasn't the first part of this just the perfect something like the perfect chaos fight from Gens?
I don't
That would
know.
have been perfect, and then kick into this part.
They should have done that for all the bosses.
Yeah. This one's probably the weakest of the boss fights. I had the least amount of fun with this, though that may also be because I had like 100 rings.
Well, yeah, that's your fault.
Yeah, it was
See?
really fucking hard.
He's also, for me, already almost half dead. So,
Yeah.
because even if you're not actively leveling yourself up, you're outpacing the game's difficulty with your level ups, unless you just don't level Sonic up at all.
Yeah. By the way, something I just thought of, does the theme of Infinite ever play in Forces?
It does during the one cutscene, really quietly in the background, where he's fighting Silver.
Is that it?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
That's the sole time that song plays in that game.
Fuck, I'm still editing Forces. I'm putting that in somewhere.
Just do
I'm
it
putting
over
in the
the
full
credits
track.
theme. Just do it over the credits theme.
Is the credits theme just fist bump?
Well, there's fist bump, and there's also that like sad, dramatic one.
Alright, I'm
Just do it
replacing
over
fist
that one.
bump.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, we'll listen to the new track. I want all the tracks, but fist bump plays throughout the campaign, so I don't mind
True.
skipping that.
I mean, you also have the infinite boss battle versions.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
I like those songs though.
They are good, and I like the theme of Infinite, but like, if it's not in the game, I gotta put it in there.
They all sound like Gangnam Style. Oh, ow. Yeah, this part's annoying.
Yeah.
I learned
But-
how to do it easier in my future playthroughs, but like, you just kind of gotta get lucky.
Yeah. This is what made it hard when you had only 100 rings.
Yeah. That's a
Oh,
fun challenge playthrough. Never, like, Monitor, you can only have 100 rings.
That would be hard. Or just play the
Ah.
extreme battle, the extreme mode.
No, well, that's not as fun. Because Extreme Mode's just cheap.
Yeah. It's just like hard mode in Nier Automata. Look at that, they're the same game.
Oh my god. They're the same game, and this guy's almost freaking dead already.
Hard mode just makes everything an absolute tank and makes you one shot for the entire game.
Alright, well, that's the Psyloop animation.
Cool.
I don't know if you were paying attention, but it's pretty cool.
It is.
I tried to show it off for all the bosses.
He's got a sword and it's dope.
Yeah, this is like the most hard execution out of all of them, I think. Like where
Yeah,
Sonic
it is cool,
freaking
though.
slices him up the middle. It's so good.
Oh, yeah, it's great. I'm glad it's with Find Your Flame. It fits.
Yeah. And then it cuts to the final part of the song because yeah.
That's okay. I wish it
Bitch.
cut in when they were doing some of the harsh vocals, but oh well.
I like how Sonic uses the Psy loop to grab this thing.
I want Tomoyo Otani to pick up a 9-string more. And
I
if Jun
agree.
Sonoe ever comes back, I want him to use more drop tunings. I don't know if he's ever used a 7 or 8-string guitar in any of his works, but he has used some down tunings in some of the songs. Usually drop D, but he's gone down to like drop C, maybe B in like Shadow the Hedgehog and shit. For guitarists out there who know tunings. But I want more low
Gotcha.
tunings and metal stuff because it's awesome. And that takes away all the adrenaline.
I don't know what these guys are saying to me. I like how he doesn't stop to talk to Tails. Like, he
Anyways,
doesn't
that
very-
was Theme of Infinite, take 2.
pretty much.
I like both. I kind of like Theme of Infinite more though,
Dude,
but that
there's,
one's just so fucking dumb.
there's a freaking it's surprisingly awesome, but there's a freaking fan made Theme of Infinite cross with Linkin Park.
Oh, you have to send me that. That sounds amazing.
It is so good. It's like several Linkin Park songs. So it's really long, but it's so good.
Hey, I grew up in the 2000s and 2010s. I like Linkin Park.
Yeah.